This isn't going to be a comprehensive look at every facet of Carmela and Betty's lives, but my goal is to show some of the parallels and contrasts in their journeys. At the start, it seems like Betty and Tony have a few things in common.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sure you are who you say you are, but I don't let strange men into my home.
Richard Whippin? Holy smokes, is that you?
The minute I met Tony, I knew who that guy was.
It's hard to see her all alone like that. Supporting herself with that sad little job at the jewelry store.
Would you like to try some kielbasa, Kenchire Farms, nitrate-free?
Frozen food. She tries to put on a brave face.
Ah, poor Charmaine. I tried to find nice things to say about that house.
Not bad.
Those two are so broke.
Both Betty and Carmela talk about other women whom they allegedly feel badly for, but also in some ways, I think they envy them and their ability to do what needs to be done. I think they're scared that they wouldn't be able to handle that if they were in those situations.
I mean, seeing happy families all around.
I feel like my life is slipping through my fingers, but I will never be happy.
I'm so sad.
I would have given anything to have had a mother like you. Beautiful and kind, and filled with love like an angel.
I'm not sure Betty really loved the whole angel label.
You are my special angel.
I think Carmela gets tired of being the angel housewife for a little bit too, so she tries to flex that muscle.
Assuming the worst. Does it mean...
Damn it, Betty. I know everything. What am I gonna do? I've been sitting outside in the car. What do I do? I thought you'd know what to do.
Me? Why?
I don't know.
So what? He betrays me every week with these whores.
I can't help but think that I would be happy if my husband was faithful to me. Don has never laid a hand on the kids. He's kind inside.
Tony has never raised his hand to his children. Nothing goes on in my house. Or to me. Fine.
But outside, it's all there in my face every day. I suppose it means I'm not enough.
You know what I don't understand, Tony? What does she have that I don't have?
The hotel rooms. Sometimes perfume.
Told Anthony Jr. we'd rain check his birthday.
Okay.
Speaking of birthday parties, while Carmela had to rain check Anthony Jr.'s party after Tony had a panic attack, Sally's party wasn't canceled, but they missed the cake because Don decided not to come home after picking it up. He comes home at night, though, with a new doggie for Sally, and no explanation as to where he was earlier in the day with the cake.
Daddy! Mommy, look! Daddy got me a doggy!
In the first season of Mad Men, it's Betty who goes to therapy. Girl walks into a psychiatrist's office.
That's my fault for shielding you from all the dangers out there. That's probably why you married this joker. If you'd even known what was possible.
What?
He's no Angelo Stanford, that's all.
What is that supposed to mean?
No,
knew Angela was dying to marry you. And now, Stanford's is a chain of drugstores.
So what? He doesn't need therapy?
Why can't I talk to you?
Betty, you can talk to me. But you know, I'm a child psychiatrist.
Well, I don't need a psychiatrist.
Oh, please. I am just a little emotional today.
I would like to help you. But as you've pointed out, your husband is my patient.
I am not the one who needs mental help. I just needed to vent.
It's interesting how with Betty, we're in the 1960s, but when it comes to Carmela, we're in the late 90s and early 2000s.
It's the 90s.
You see, out there, it's the 1990s. But in his house, it's 1954. 1990s, 1954.
You'd think it would be easier for Carmela in terms of divorce, but what makes things extra challenging for her is that her husband is a mafia boss. As ugly as Don may have ever acted with Betty, he's not going to be as threatening as Tony. And Betty doesn't have to worry about actual physical harm coming to her or the man she remarries, Henry. In fact, Henry's there for her through this entire process and is one of the main forces that sort of pushed her to feel brave enough to divorce Don. Carmela, on the other hand,
Whatever I say, whatever I do, because I was married to a man like Tony, my motives will always be called into question.
Well,
He's been married before. And well, it's not even his real name, and he bought her a house, his ex-wife. I need to know what to do.
You must trust your initial impulse and consider leaving him.
Leave him.
Take only the children, what's left of them, and go.
Are you afraid of him?
No.
Is he a good provider?
Well, he is, but that's not the point. It's a lie so big, Milton.
You have 3 small children together. At least go home. Give it a try.
I'll take care of them.
My daughter's a princess, you know that?
What's going on?
He has no people. You can't trust a person like that.
Daddy.
Dad, Tony isn't coming to the party.
why won't he come?
Well, I felt that since we're separated, we should get used to the idea of living separate lives.
Oh, that's a crock of shit. I've known the man for 20-something years. It's his house. How's it gonna look?
Fine, I'll cancel the party.
Go right the head ahead, because I'm not coming if the man of the house isn't there.
I miss modeling.
You always told me you hated it.
I think it would be fun to go in and be that girl again.
it almost seems like from what we hear from Betty throughout the show, she never really got to be a girl or a kid, with her mom always criticizing her when she was younger. Is the modeling about the money or about Betty wanting to be a kid again in her own way?
More Audrey Hepburn, less Grace Kelly.
With Carmela, however, I think it was more straightforward. She wanted to build something of her own, and worried that Tony wouldn't be around forever, she wanted her own foundation. While Betty's re-entry into the workforce was short-lived, with nothing that could be done after Coca-Cola decided to go in a different direction, when it came to Carmela's spec house, having Tony to lean on the building inspector to help him change his mind certainly gave Carmela a leg up.
He doesn't know what family is. He doesn't even have one.
His family comes before everything else. Everything.
Betty talks about Don having no family. Tony, on the other hand, has two, and they don't always have the same goals in mind.
But maybe it's just him.
Though I suppose you could say that Don has multiple families too. The Whitten family, the one that he's tried so hard to leave in the past. The Madison Avenue advertising firms where he's a partner, which goes through its own unique highs and lows, like other families. And though you'd certainly think of an organized crime family as more dangerous and full of risk, as we know, Don's workplace isn't free of tragedy either. While Carmela and Tony separate, he eventually moves back in. Betty, on the other hand, does get a divorce and remarries a man named Henry. Both Carmela and Betty had these quick little rendezvous, I think, as a way to assert their own power and see what it feels like for them.
So, anything new?
Betty struggles with her weight at a certain point in the series, but I think some, or maybe a lot of that, is due to her almost rebelling against the strictness with food in her childhood, where her mother was very strict and had an obsession about looks and maintaining her appearance. Carmela, at one point, on the other hand, mentions that when she deals with loss and tough times, she has weight loss and sleepless nights. We all cope, or have trouble coping, in our own ways.
That's probably the reason you got your hair cut.
Well, unfortunately, we've discovered that the cancer has spread from the lung and metastasized to the bones and to lymph nodes in the mediastinum.
Both Betty and Carmela have some brief health scares midway through their respective series, but all was okay, though we know that's not the case later on.
Right ovary.
Just tell me right out, Dr. Rotelli. Just came from Dr. Rotelli's.
Oh my God, is everything all right?
Apparently, I've never been better. It's a little thyroid thing.
I don't like that.
It's benign.
I don't understand what you're saying. It's aggressive, and it's very advanced. I wish there was better news.
At the end, things come full circle. Meadows coming from the doctor after switching birth control.
It's coming separately. She had to go to the doctor.
The cycle of life. Sally comes home from school to help take care of her mother, whereas at the beginning, Sally was just a little girl with all the innocence and ignorance that comes with it.
Mommy, look at that!
And just like how Betty acted cold towards Sally, Carmela did the same toward Meadow and her friend Hunter.
I'm in my second year of med school.
Oh. Yes. They're going to be here, Meadow.
In the end, Betty decided the rest of her journey was going to be on her own terms. And I think Carmela was in some ways prepping for the same thing. Betty had accepted her own mortality, and I think Carmela was coming to accept the reality of Tony's.
Oh, listen, we're not eating at home tonight. I thought we'd go to Holston's.
You should be that man of God.
I got meetings with carpenters.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Sopranos-Mad Men crossover, and I'd love to know what you think.